Imagine looking back and seeing your entire life transform before your eyes, from anonymity to global fame, from silent dreams to crowds screaming your name. This is the story of 7 boys who became legends. This is the journey of BTS. Jin from acting student to the global face of confidence. Before being known as the worldwide handsome, Jin was just Kim Seok-jin, a shy young man with a dream of becoming an actor. Growing up in Gwacheon in an ordinary family, he never imagined himself on a stage singing and dancing. He wanted to be a K-drama actor and was even scouted on the street as a teenager by an agency. However, he declined. Only later, while studying acting in college, was he discovered by a big hit scout. With no experience in singing or dancing, Jin started from zero. While the other members had musical backgrounds, Jin battled insecurity and underwent intense training sessions, but his persistence outshone every fear. Little by little, he became an irreplaceable part of the group, not only because of his undeniable beauty, but for his kind heart, unique sense of humor, and ability to care for others like a true older brother. Throughout BTS's rise, Jin stood out for his authenticity. His solo songs like Epiphany and Moon revealed a poetic and sensitive side, proving he had much more to offer than just a handsome face. He learned to sing with emotion, to dance with visible effort, and became a symbol of perseverance. When the time came for military enlistment, Jin was the first to go. His enlistment was a milestone. Watching the oldest of the group cut his hair, put on the uniform, and say goodbye with tears in his eyes moved millions. His calm and mature spirit set an example for both members and fans. Even while in the military, his emotional strength inspired messages of support and pride across the globe. Now, with his return on the horizon, fans are eagerly waiting to see what this new chapter will bring. He is no longer just a dreamer. Today, Jin is a symbol of growth, courage, and warmth. His before and after is living proof that with dedication, any path can be lit. Suga, from dark basements to sold-out stadiums. Min Yoongi was born in Daegu, in the south of Korea. Life was never easy for him. From a young age, he knew what it meant to have little. He sold lipsticks and beauty products to help at home while spending hours in the studio composing music to survive. He dreamed of becoming a rapper, and under the name Gloss, he was part of the underground scene. But the road was lonely. He joined Big Hit through an audition for producers, not idols, but was soon convinced to join the group that would become BTS. Yoongi hesitated. He didn't want to dance, didn't want to act cute, but he accepted anyway. Deep down, he feared losing his identity as an artist. In the early years, Suga fought a silent battle against depression and anxiety. He spent long hours locked away, composing and trying to find himself in this new and noisy world. But he was also the one who gave voice to songs about real pain. Tracks like The Last and First Love showed that his talent was raw, honest, and profound. Suga never chased fame. He simply wanted to be heard. And now, the world listens. With his alter ego, August D, he proved himself a musical genius, producing hits not only for BTS, but for many other artists. On stage, his intense gaze and firm presence conquered the world. But offstage, he remains the introspective boy who prefers to speak through beats and lyrics. Due to past shoulder injuries, Suga served in the military as a social service agent. Still, he maintained his discipline and commitment. His quiet absence from social media was deeply felt by fans, who recognize him as a safe haven. Today, Suga represents the triumph of pain through art. He is the symbol of balance between vulnerability and strength. His before and after is a lesson in staying true to yourself, even when everything around you changes. J-Hope. From shy hope to the sun that lights up BTS, Jung Hoseok was a street dancer in Gwangju. Known for his incredible moves, he won competitions and stood out on underground stages. He was pure energy. But even with all his talent, there were doubts about whether he truly belonged in a K-pop group. At the beginning of BTS's formation, he almost quit. He even briefly left Big Hit, believing he didn't belong, but RM and the other members convinced him to return. Thankfully, because when Hoseok came back, BTS was never the same. J-Hope became the vibrant heart of the group. His smile, positive energy, and commitment to training made him the perfect balance between professionalism and care. As a rapper, he brought a unique flow. As a dancer, he's considered one of Korea's best performers. And as a human being, he spreads hope just like his name. His mixtape Hope World revealed a colorful, joyful inner world filled with deep reflections. He proved he was more than the smiling guy. He was a complete artist. When he enlisted in the military, many were surprised by his seriousness and discipline. His uniformed photos showed a more reserved but equally charismatic side. Fans missed his energy on stage but knew he was writing a new chapter. Today, J-Hope is respected not just as an idol but as a choreographer, artist, and inspiration. His before and after is the living image of someone who turned doubt into confidence and fear into light. Continued in next message. Text too long for one response. RM, the prodigy who became the voice of a generation. Kim Namjoon was a child genius. With a sky-high IQ, fluent English, and a fascination with poetry and philosophy, he could have pursued any academic career, but he chose music. Early on, he stood out as an underground rapper under the name Runch Randa and became the first BTS member recruited by Big Hit. As the group's leader, RM bore the weight of guiding 7 young dreamers. He translated interviews, spoke on behalf of the group, and became the bridge between BTS and the world. Even with the pressure of leadership, he never lost his humility. Namjoon is a thinker. His lyrics explore existentialism, self-love, and insecurity. Songs like Intro, Persona, and Forever Rain reveal a deep, almost philosophical soul. His way of speaking inspires millions. Many armies say he saved them with his words. In the military, RM served with honor. His subtle posts and comments about books and nature show that, even off stage, he continues to grow as a human being. Fans don't miss just his music. They miss his brilliant mind. RM's before and after is a journey of quiet leadership. From a shy boy to the spokesperson of a generation, he represents the power of words and wisdom. Jimin, from insecure boy to a symbol of sweetness and art. Park Jimin studied contemporary dance at the prestigious Busan High School of Arts. His talent was clear from an early age. His movements were precise, almost poetic. But despite his natural brilliance, Jimin was extremely self-critical. He doubted himself more than any other member. In BTS's early years, he struggled with insecurities about his body, his voice, and his place in the group. He cried backstage, practiced until exhaustion, and blamed himself for even the smallest mistakes. But over time, Jimin transformed. He found his own voice. His dancing became an extension of his soul, and his soft vocals touched fans' hearts. In songs like Lie, Promise, and Filter, he revealed both strength and vulnerability. He was sensual and delicate, strong and fragile, all at once. Off stage, Jimin became everyone's emotional support. His care for the members, the way he hugs, consoles, laughs, and cries, made him one of the emotional pillars of BTS. He's like the exposed heart of the group. During military service, Jimin showed resilience. Even with his sensitive nature, he faced the challenges with courage. His absence was felt like a silence too soft, but fans know he'll return stronger, as he always does. Jimin's before and after is the story of a boy who healed through art, and in doing so, healed thousands of hearts around the world. From eccentric boy to multifaceted artist, Kim Taehyung is perhaps the most unpredictable member of BTS. Born in Daegu and raised by his grandparents, he had a simple childhood, far from the spotlight. His unique charm caught attention during an audition he didn't even plan to attend. He was just accompanying a friend and ended up being selected. In the beginning, Taehyung was considered the hidden member, as his presence wasn't revealed until just before BTS's debut. But when he appeared, he was impossible to ignore. His deep voice, striking visuals, and unpredictable personality intrigued everyone. V always walked a different path. While others studied performance, he explored art, film, photography. He created characters, wrote poems, drew. He was an artist in the making. Over the years, V matured. His performances became more emotional, and his compositions like Scenery, Winter Bear, and Blue and Gray touched fans with gentle emotion. His acting in Hwarang showed his dramatic, sensitive side. During military service, Taehyung proved himself focused and determined. The few images of him in uniform revealed a serene, centered man. Even from afar, his presence was felt like a nostalgic breeze. V's before and after is the metamorphosis of a free spirit into a complete artist. He is proof that authenticity and artistry can go hand in hand. Jungkook, from golden boy to global phenomenon. Jungkook was just a teenager when he joined Big Hit. At 15, he had offers from several major agencies but chose Big Hit because he admired RM. From the start, it was clear Jungkook was different, a raw and versatile talent with a striking voice, dance skills, and visuals. He grew up in front of the cameras. Fans watched him transition from boyhood to adulthood, and at every stage he surpassed expectations. He sang like a veteran, danced like a pro, and acted with passion. But that didn't shield him from pressure. Jungkook felt the weight of being the center. He pushed himself too hard, cried when he made mistakes. But in time, he found his place. He became the golden maknae, the one who can do it all. His solos like Euphoria, Still With You, and Seven are proof of his growth. Jungkook became a global star but never lost his humility. His shy nature, love for his hyungs, and constant drive to improve made him even more beloved. His military enlistment was one of the most emotional moments. Watching the boy who grew up before our eyes put on a uniform and embrace adult responsibilities was unforgettable. Even there, he showed respect, strength, and seriousness. Jungkook's before and after is a journey from talent to mastery. He embodies the full evolution of a dream, from youth to maturity. Conclusion: 7 paths, 1 soul. Each BTS member walked a unique path. Some came from poverty, others from shyness, others from pressure, but they all walked with the same purpose: to touch hearts. What unites Jin, Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook isn't just music. It's the story of growth, resilience, and love that each one carries. And even now, with pauses, enlistments, and changes, the flame of BTS still burns. Because BTS was never just about music. It's always been about connection, about humanity, about turning pain into art. As we await the group's full reunion, we can look back with pride and say, we were with them every step of the way. And if you made it this far, if you felt everything and were moved by this story, I invite you, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who also loves BTS. Because this journey isn't over yet, and when they return, we'll be here, ready for the next story.